day. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jameis Winston and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Justin Fields and the Arizona Cardinals.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback, who's now in his 7th season in the league, former #1 overall pick, Jameis Winston.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Myles Garrett able to get him for a loss of about 3. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Winston. And open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
The completion there for Winston. And Jameis, of course, kind of such a boom or bust proposition at the quarterback position. He can light you up or he can give games away. So defensively, what's the mindset with a quarterback like that?
For me, it's playing more coverage than it is blitzing him, because I think that he has so much confidence in his arm. He may take an extra chance or two. And if you have enough guys downfield, you get those tip balls, or you're able to make a play on the football at the point where the ball gets to the receiver, then you've got a chance to make some good plays against Jameis.
On the move to his left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. This is Bawden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand,
now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Cardinals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Trey Hendrickson, an All-Pro in New Orleans in 2020, there on the tackle. Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered and talked with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one, 38 yards. They'll roll him out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Jameis to throw it. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Demario Davis there on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Winston. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, on his Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles, 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite. 2 months to win the whole thing.
Well, there aren't too many bad things you can say right now because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries. That could plague them down the stretch. But their intensity doesn't waver. I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs. And if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A huge play there for Arizona. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Cope. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Travis Kelce, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And a look now at the game so far for Jameis Winston. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how to get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Prater for the extra point. And that cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 39, Winston, and Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Jameis now on first down. He completes it to Tate. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. To the air again with Winston. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Myles Garrett giving him once again his third sack of the afternoon. On third down, Winston. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Touchdown! Austin Eckler as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie our game here in the third.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And it is the Chargers that have the lead in the second quarter. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass there. From there, we're out to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Josh Allen, terrific in the win, and a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and 2, Fields eluding the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Running on first down, Eckler. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Winston. Finding Knox there, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Winston. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Tate. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The gun, Fields.
Got a man, it's Brown.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down carry for Barkley.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
On first down, Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go option to the short side. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Winston rolling to his right. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Winston to throw.
That's taken in by Knox, and he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down.
Finding Sutton.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate.
And it's 2nd down. Here's Winston.
Finding Tate.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One last shot now for Winston. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
And the Cards are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Arizona, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.